Welcome back to our Christmas game. We are Heartfire Tales, and this is A Midwinter's Tale. Hello, I am your DM for this small, cold adventure. My name is Jim. Over to my left, I have Dylan, or
Hermey,
or
Hermey.
and to my right, your left, I have Ryan.
Yukon Cornelius.
Nice.
Very good. And Yukon
16
Cornelius is looking for...
Gold and silver.
There we go.
And what else?
I haven't brought that up yet, man.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
He's looking for an
Happiness.
answer to his anger.
Full beard.
Yeah.
You're both looking for a beard at the moment. Do you guys want to do a
Someday.
roll for recap?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I never get to ask for that. I'm very excited.
13.
Ooh, 'tis the season. Right?
The 13 days of Christmas.
4.
Yeah, you're recapping, Ryan.
Yeah. Okay. I was like, well, how are we doing this?
Yeah, I didn't dictate that beforehand, so I guess I choose Ryan.
Yeah, you could have chosen whatever you wanted there.
I like to pretend
Why
there's
did
some
we
kind of
roll?
randomness to these things.
I feel like this was against me from the start.
Entertainment is a lie.
So, yeah, we moved into our new studio. Oh wait, recap on.
Yeah.
Sorry, recap on the game we're playing, not on our own lives.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Yukon Cornelius and Hermey Cornelius are twin brothers. I'm playing a barbarian. And just trying to keep my emotions in check as I'm, growing up and looking to be the best prospector in the north. And Hermey is a little dude. He's a bard with a floating glockenspiel around him. And we live up in the north, in the cold, where there is just cold and darkness all around, except for this city where the world's hearth resides. An ever-burning fire that helps to fend off the darkness and the cold. But monsters do attack regularly. So the city is protected by the Frozen Watch, who watches out for the monsters, and then the Glacial Guard, who actually do all the fighting. Do more of the fighting. They're like the elite ones. And we, in our young age of 15, about to turn 16, we are 15, going on 16. We are junior members of the Frozen Watch, and we're looking to move up in the ranks now when we turn 16. They already gave us a gun.
Yep.
So we're apparently...
Hermey has taken that and run with it.
Yeah. It's a symbol of the office that we're in, and I take that very seriously.
Yeah, he wants people to respect the authority that gun gives him.
Yeah, apparently. But we've been given...
Society doesn't function unless we all follow the same rules, and Hermey is just very, very adamant about that.
Hermey wants society to function under the barrel of a gun, is what he's
No,
saying.
no. Hermey wants society to function with a smile on their face. If there's a if there's a gun off camera pointed at them, ensuring that smile, if that's what it takes.
Yikes.
Whoa.
Yikes.
No, that's not him at all.
Yikes. Anyway.
Hermey, before this game, Hermey was such a pleasant character.
Hermey is a pleasant character.
He just likes his gun.
Yeah, he's a 15-year-old kid who's just got his first gun and he thinks it's super cool.
Yeah, he also doesn't, he doesn't feel super strong, So
Yeah.
where his twin brother is really, really
This is like an
strong,
opportunity for Hermey to actually be useful and be effective and not just sing songs.
Yeah, that's an important lesson we grew up in America, going to school in America.
You
It's
need
like,
a gun to be useful.
No, it's that it doesn't matter, if you're that strong, if you have a gun.
Jesus Christ.
This is, again, an Irish TTRPG podcast that Americans have come to for some respite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, episode 2 is going to be about enacting gun control in area.
But anyway, before we go on to a bit more story, just for you D&D heads out there, we're playing level 7 characters. I'm playing a barbarian, and Dylan and I had talked about our classes and things ahead of time before we went into it, so I showed him like my path of berserker that I'm Path of the Berserker that I'm going on.
Good old
And
reliable.
then, just smash things, just nothing fancy going on here. No secrets, no out of the blue nonsense. And then Dylan is playing
No
a
class bullshit.
Yeah. And then Dylan is playing a creation bard.
Yep.
Yeah.
With a custom lineage from Tasha's, magic items from Tasha's.
Well, Dylan is a walking
Tasha,
advertisement
Tasha.
I've
for
basically
Tasha's
just
at the moment.
absorbed
Yeah.
Tasha's cauldron of everything and put it into a character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you just Tasha's distilled into an aggressive little guy.
Yeah.
But happy little guy.
Happy. Just
And-
a good little guy.
Both of our parents are half elves. He got all of the Christmas elf side, and I got all the human side. But on to the story part. So we have been members of the Junior Watch, and we get boring little assignments to go and help people around. But today, when we're about to be joining, moving up in the ranks there, we got a special assignment that who knows how really big it was, but they treated it like it was our first bigger assignment. And that was that there have been sightings of ghosts, which is probably just a prankster around town. So we went around town looking for those things, and it turns out that only kids could see these ghosts, which means it's probably especially just a prankster, the kids doing things. But as we went around, the kids weren't really playing pranks. They were really seeing these ghosts. So we followed the path of this ghost of sightings, and we got to the outskirts of town, and underneath this big archway, we actually spotted a ghost. And it turned around and tried to yell at us to get away, but it was too late, as a big old dire wolf came out on a leash from some dude that has clearly killed a member of the guard. And there we are, dressed in guard uniforms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've nothing to add.
That was comprehensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wildly comprehensive.
And that's the end of episode 2. Dragon Ball Z.
That's wildly accurate. Like Dragon Ball Z will progress 5 episodes with nothing happening.
Yeah, it'll just be
He's
a
charged
recap.
up to 65% of that attack now. Tune in next week. We might hit 80.
There's 5 minutes until this planet explodes. Literally 10 episodes later.
Yeah.
Of constant fighting. You're like, wow. I wish time worked like that in the real world.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that in D&D.
Yeah,
Your
for
turn
sure.
is 6 seconds.
Yeah. But we will have
well, let
full
me flip
conversations.
Yeah, exactly,
In
yeah.
the middle of it.
Yeah, we'll have an in-character 15-minute conversation.
Yeah.
And then we'll go back to the end of that 6 seconds.
It's the worst thing that Wizards ever did was saying that talking is a free action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should be tracked to the syllable. Like I maintain that. Like
Mm.
like you'd want to be haikuing your conversations, like, you know.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh no.
I like that everybody stopped to think of a haiku for a second. Okay, right, we're gonna jump back in. You are faced with this huge white wolf. It leaps into like the space in front of you, and it's followed up by this guy is an Orog. You guys would know that from like your Junior Guardsman's Guide to the World. And they like leap up into your face. I would like everybody to roll me up some lovely initiative.
Also, this is the first time. It's an aura like from our Rangers handbooks. I believe that Tudor Sid talked about this.
I got a joyful 20.
A joyful 20.
Yeah.
Is that a wet 20?
No, it's just joyful.
Okay.
I got 15.
15. Okay, yeah. You guys go first.
So first thing, we have this, we've done this a few times in training or whatever, because he's up on my shoulders right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to do my shoulder shrug because, he's going to be moving first.
Oh, very good.
To get
Yeah,
him
yeah.
down behind
Fair.
me.
Yeah. So there's just what's an Orog?
It's an Orog.
And what about the dude who's behind
No, that's
him?
the dude.
Oh,
Dude
sorry, the dude is your- sorry.
An Orog is like a bigger, burlier orc from the Underdark.
Gotcha.
Basically.
Getcha.
Imagine an orc that was just on roids.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna look at this direwolf. The direwolf's like more of a pressing threat that's like in our faces coming
It's
towards us.
very much in your face. You do feel like you want to try and ride it again, but this one is overtly aggressive. Also, I want to point out this wolf is very pale and white.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it less than? Okay, so I'm gonna get some bullshit going.
Yeah, for sure. I'm
Just-
going to tell you that this thing is only about 10 feet from you.
Okay, that's
It's about
fine.
10 and the orc is about
Absolutely
12.
fine.
There's no distance at all between you guys.
I'm so sorry to do this to you, but it's time for you to get back in your cage.
Can I use my creation ability?
Oh, yeah.
Which says, as an action, I create one large or smaller non-magical item in an empty space. Oh fuck, empty space. How about here's
If you get
here's
very
the-
creative
here's-
with this,
Here's
I'll
the
let it
bullshit.
fly. Yeah, here's the bullshit.
If I create a cage,
The space around the wolf is empty.
like above, and it'll just fall down and trap the.
Oh, that
trap
is
the
some
wolf.
Breath of the Wild bullshit, and I love it. Yeah, for sure. Just do me a favor and roll me up a dexterity check to see if you can like get the depth perception right, that it doesn't like
Sure.
fall
Yeah,
behind
yeah,
the
yeah.
wolf, because you've never seen a dog this big before.
Just straight up dexterity. Do I maybe want to add sleight of hand for some reason?
No.
Then it's an 8.
It's an 8. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to say it falls onto the wolf.
Okay.
And I'm going to do a straight luck check because it falls like kind of like, you know, the look of the basketballs going around the rim. It kind of falls with the edge on the wolf.
Okay,
And I'm
yeah,
just going to
yeah.
do a straight luck check as to whether it falls left or right and
Fine.
traps the wolf or falls open to the side of the wolf.
I'm okay with that.
15. Yeah, it falls and like knocks the wolf, doing like fucking 3 points of damage.
Yeah.
And then falls onto the wolf.
Amazing.
So the wolf is now trapped in this cage. What is this one of your animated objects, or is this just
no,
a
this
created
this is just I can just create something. I haven't animated it or anything like that.
I can't recall offhand how much damage can an animated object take before it shatters.
Well, this isn't. So this just
It just creates.
it just creates one large or smaller non-magical item
Okay.
in an empty space, and it lasts for my proficiency bonus in hours.
Okay, fucking the wolf is in a cage at the moment. Great.
I guess it's completely up to you as to how hard that it is.
No,
for-
don't worry. Don't
But I'm
worry
gonna
about
say
that.
it's a metal cage.
It's a metal cage, right?
I can create something up to worth up to 140 gold pieces. So it's a
That's
a nice,
quite a good
it's got
cage.
nice
like,
gilding and stuff on
yeah,
it
for sure.
too.
Like the corners are like gold and shit.
Yeah.
Well, not like, you know,
Well, yeah,
clad
it's the
in
most
gold.
just like
yeah.
Like a proper lovely winter cage. Like,
Yeah.
have you ever seen one of these Christmas
Extravagant.
trains? Like, you know, when you see the picture of the Christmas train with the Coke thing coming in?
Yes,
It's like
I was
that
gonna say
level
it's
of
like
magnificence.
when the goat in Puck Fair is in a cage, but for a wolf.
Yeah, yeah. And it's also like lit up and shit. Like,
Yeah,
it's got
yeah,
like burning candles on the corners and stuff. Yeah.
And then I think I will take the shoulder shrug from Yukon as my movement, move 30 feet away, and does Yukon still have my?
I thought you said, I'll take the shoulder shrug from you, Khan. And I was like, Khan isn't here.
Does Yukon still have my inspiration? It's probably more than
Yes.
10 minutes.
Well, it would have been more than 10 minutes, but I'm happy to say for gameplay purposes, like, you guys have just been walking around the town and doing stuff. So, like,
Okay,
you
so I
would've
would
kind of
have
upkept it
had
on
a
them.
short rest
Yeah.
to
So
re-get. Or
I'll
something,
say,
okay.
like, I don't want you to waste resources. So, yeah, it's still floating around, like, you know?
Fine, then I don't think I have anything else with my bonus action, so I'll just run back.
Yep.
30 feet. And be
Cool.
like,
Yukon, big bad orc, if you can kind of just shoo him away, that'd be great.
Yeah. So do I go next?
Yeah, you're up next.
Cool. Yeah, Yukon is going to, now that, you know, Hermey is off of his shoulders, he's able to pull out his big old gigantic great pickaxe.
Yeah.
It's a great axe.
The great pick.
With pick in there. And I'm just gonna, and he kind of says to himself, deal with your anger in non-violent manners. And he goes, gold and silver, you two look like you're trying to pick a fight here, but don't think that would be the best idea there, buddy.
Oh, you're trying to reason with him. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the big
Cool,
guy.
cool, cool.
I mean, I'm full on doing intimidation, so I'm gonna try and intimidate this
Okay,
guy.
yeah. Roll for intimidation.
Not great.
that is not great.
Yeah, that's a 5.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
I'm a
he's-
15-year-old kid, you know.
Yeah, he's not intimidated. Like,
You're a big 15-year-old kid
he,
with a beard that I'm so envious of.
you're a
It's
15-year-old
speech fuzz.
kid with the beard of a 17-year-old kid. He looks at you and he goes,
You Call that a beard?
And he pulls down his like winter wrapping, and he has like the fucking most magnificent beard you've ever seen in your life.
This is a beard.
And he gives you one of like these, like brings his hand up through it kind of thing. And then he looks at the dog. Sorry, is that your turn?
No, so
gonna
since
say,
that failed, I'm guessing this cage has like a top on it too, right?
Yeah.
So
It's got bars on the top. Is what I'm gonna say.
yeah, it's bars.
Sorry, listeners.
I'm
It's bars the whole way around.
going to flip my pickaxe sideways, and I'm going to smack it like a hammer on top of the cage to like
Oh,
chunk
dunk
it into
the
the
cage.
ground.
Yeah, nice. Okay. Yeah, cool.
I'm like, we got your doggy here. And I look down at the dog and go, boy, you look like a mean one there.
Yeah, he looks at you and goes, That's your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
No attacking yet. I mean, you know.
Fair. You gotta conceal, don't feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Don't let it show. So the Orog is going to act first. And it goes,
You do of my dog. How dare you? How dare you, cage? Winter wild heart.
and he pulls out a javelin. And he's like,
That was the worst mistake you ever made, little child.
and then he's going to like hook his javelin at you, Hermey.
Oh no!
At Hermey.
At Hermey, yeah.
Even with me standing there right in front of him.
Oh yeah, he's pissed. Like Hermey caged the dog, so he's like fully of the impression that if he kills Hermey, that cage will go away. like so.
That's a fair impression.
Yeah, he hooks a javelin at you. Does an 18 hit you?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Cool. I'm real sorry. He's gonna do like a nice little T6 of damage +4 to you there. So that's 7 points of damage.
Fine.
As this javelin like glances off your arm and like leaves a little nick in your like lovely
He's very
uniform.
small. He's hard to hit.
Yeah.
I can pretty much do that voice anyway.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, the javelin just like slashes by your arm, leaves a gash, and like embeds itself in the ground next to you. You can tell this guy is.
Yukon, this is the first time I've ever had blood drawn from me. Help.
What did you say?
The first time he's ever had blood drawn from him.
I thought you
I
said
heard something else
Yeah, oh.
completely. Yeah, I was
Don't know
like,
what you heard.
I don't think he understands what that is, and that's hilarious.
I was like, what?
What? It really sounded like, you can't. This is the first time I've ever had a blowjob. Help.
No, it's not what I said. Maybe I think that's what a blowjob is for some reason.
I don't want to help you out there. Go land silver. That is not what that means.
Oh dear. I love that he's got that like childish naivety about everything,
Yes.
like, and he's built up some narrative in his head that's what this is. Yeah. Unfortunately, he is not done. He is now going to take out a great axe, and he's going to swing it at you, Yukon.
Bring it.
Yeah.
It's only a very moderate axe.
Does it? Dude, yes, it's an alright axe. Does an 18 hit you?
It does.
Cool. Class. He does 9 points of damage to you as he slaps you with the broadside of this axe.
Okay.
And he lets out like a gurgling like as he does it. Dylan. Oh no, sorry. Wolfie what do they call him? Arctic McWinter's Bane or whatever his name was.
You just said Arctic Winter's wild.
Yeah.
I was
Arctic
trying to,
Winter's
I was trying to
wild.
make it that this guy has the sorry, I'm not going to give him a little D20 roll on back my laptop. That he is like kind of also a bit of a mall ninja with his naming policy.
Why is everyone so cringy in the north?
This is a Mallmark Christmas special.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so this
Can't we
wolf-
all just be nice to each other and give each other rusty trombones? Come on.
You're just making this character the worst. He had such a nice character, and they're just a gun-wielding sexual deviant.
But he
Okay.
doesn't understand their sexual
Oh no, he doesn't.
nature.
Yeah, he probably doesn't
Yeah.
understand the implications of drawing a gun on someone either.
No,
Um,
he's too pure.
Yeah, the wolf.
These guns can kill anyone.
Yeah, for sure. They're just an aggressive bullying tool.
It's just a badge of office. He doesn't know what happens when you pull the trigger.
This is becoming wildly political. The wolf abstains from political commentary and first tries to like bash the cage, and when it realizes nothing is happening, it like draws in breath as if you think it's going to howl in frustration. But then you see like the haze and the snowflakes kind of coalesce around its mouth a bit, and it howls, sweeping its mouth in a huge radius. Yukon, are you kind of between the cage and the dude, or are you still like...
No, no. Like,
Okay.
I'd be more between the cage and Hermey.
Yeah, okay, so he's going to hit both of you with this. I would like you both to give me a DC. I'm not going to do the DC, it's more fun if you don't know. Just give me a dex save there.
Oh no. It's only a 9 for me. You have my inspiration still if you need it.
Might use it.
That's the number one reason I
It's
let
a
him keep it, because I knew
D8.
this thing was coming.
D8.
Yeah. Do you want one of mine?
For those of you at home, while they're rolling, the College of Creation has like the best bardic inspiration.
Yeah, it's got
like you
cool
can
bardic
after
stuff.
you get it, you can decide what you want to do with it. You can be like, oh, this gives you a saving roll or extra damage or whatever. Like, it's real cool. Also, it looks like a little floating fire.
Yeah, my inspiration is like looks like a musical note, but fire.
burns in the
Nice.
air around them
Yeah.
like an ember dancing. It's
So for me, then that's 19.
19. You pass.
And then what else happens with my...
Yeah, so you also then gain. What did you roll on the bardic die?
A 4.
So you gain 9 temporary HP.
Oh, that's all my health back.
Great. Absolutely sick. Yeah. You just see like the thing just heals the bruise you got from the like flat of the axe. This Arctic breath like kind of rolls out of its mouth as it's howling, and it wafts over you guys. It does 21 points of damage to you. Yukon, you take half of that.
Nice. Round it down. So 10.
Yeah. And then it smashes again against the cage.
So yeah,
unsuccessfully.
instead of it healing the brunt of the axe, I'm gonna say that it actually just burns in front of me.
Yeah, nice.
And so
Yeah.
this cold air actually just doesn't get through.
Yeah, for sure. The
cool.
air that hits you isn't half as biting as the like vicious bit that like
Yeah.
washes around Hermey.
Yeah.
Hermey, you're back up.
Okay, Hermey is hurt. There's nowhere I can really run to get out of where it can breathe at me.
You could hide behind Yukon, who is considerably
Yeah.
bigger than you.
That's gonna get me too close, and I think I'm just gonna burn a second level spell slot to bonus action healing word myself for 10 points of healing first, and then I think I will try to cast. Oh, I can't already cast a spell. I think I'll like really nervously point at my gun and be like,
In the name of the Frozen Watch, I command you to stop. And I'm like,
point it and pull the trigger, and then get really scared when it actually fires.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, roll it up. Are you shooting at the wolf or the orog?
The Orog.
Okay, nice.
That is a 22 to hit.
A 22 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. That wasn't a nat 20 though, was it?
No.
Okay, cool. Yeah, roll up the damage on him.
You fucking blasted that.
That's max damage. That's 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. Yeah, nice. This thing, like,
Yukon, did you know that these things did that? What don't they train us in this? Oh my god!
Since you fire it behind me, I'm like, whoa!
yeah, fucking sick. Yeah, like the Orog, like, absolutely takes that in the shoulder and is like, and then he looks down to like check the wound, but it's just a really big bruise where the beanbag like has bumped into him and hit the ground. Yukon, you're up.
I thought we just used these to play catch with each other.
Have you been playing catch with them?
You're just shooting it up in the air, catching it again.
Catching it in a little hat.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yukon panics. Something that like, and something washes over him that that Hermey has never seen out of him before, right? And he goes, "Whoa, I'm right here. Why would you do anything to him? Why would you? What are you doing? I'm right here. You focus on me." And as he does this, Dylan,
I love that Ryan always plays angry teenagers.
I am not a berserker barbarian. As he does this,
This is a secret Ryan has kept
Unnecessary
so
plot
tightly.
twist. Why would you do this?
I've kept this from you for so long.
Okay.
As
Are you also a bard?
No.
No.
As this happens, as he gets mad, Hermey thinks back about how he's always going to visit with the monk, and is talking about keeping his emotions in check, and how he's, been making jokes about fur growing in places where it shouldn't. As Hermey remembers that when Yukon was a child, a baby, he was taken by the Great Yeti.
Are you a fucking were-yeti?
Was taken by the Great Yeti, and his father brought him back with the rest of the guard.
Mm-hmm.
What he didn't know is that he had been bitten. And Yukon's mouth begins to form into that of the Great Yeti of the North, as I am a Path of the Beast barbarian.
Nice. That's cool. That's very
Such a
cool.
needless secret, but I'm so glad we kept it. 'Cause, there were a couple of times where Dylan was messaging me. He's like, "Oh, I might try and polymorph myself into a Yeti," and I was like, "Hermey wouldn't do that."
Terrible PTSD triggered. I actually, before this, Dylan had printed out my character sheet, and what I sent him, I realized after I sent him, made no sense. There were different abilities that were in the same bonus slot and everything, and I was like, if Dylan reads this, he's gonna be like, Ryan, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, I know I didn't. The only thing I did was like, I don't see any weapons there, Ryan, just in case you know.
Yeah.
I did it because I printed off, looked at the first sheet and was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dylan texted me and was like, you don't have any weapons. And I was like, oh, oops. I forgot
Yeah,
to put
because I was
my
like,
take one.
at that point, you hadn't sent me on your real character sheet, and I was like, "Why'd you send it to Dylan? Can I have that, please?" And you were like, "Oh, that's not real." I was like, "What are you doing?"
So anyway, I rage with these big, biters.
Oh yeah,
coming
your
at me.
whole body sprouts fur, and you become a full fucking Yeti.
Yeah. And first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go forward and I'm just gonna chomp at this guy.
Yeah.
amazing.
Chomp
This is so
away.
good.
But I'm not used to being that, so I'm guessing I miss with a 9.
Yeah, with a 9 you do miss.
Yeah.
This guy's in plate gear. more or
But
less.
I've just kind of chomped at him, to
Yeah.
intimidate him.
Oh yeah.
As I'm swinging my huge great pickaxe at.
Did you get a bite attack?
Yeah.
He gets
so
a
cool.
bite. He's got claw attacks. He's got all sorts of
Nice.
nasty shit.
That did not do well. Yeah, I miss on that one as well.
It's because the Yeti that originally bit you was a little short-sighted that your depth perception has changed because your eyes have changed.
Yeah.
So what would have seemed closer as Yukon is actually a little far away as Uclaw. Uclaw. I come up with something better than Uclaw.
But, because I missed twice there and I don't really like it, we need to do something. So, because I've got 2 levels in fighter, I'm going to action surge.
Yes.
I liked Yukon more when he was simple. I understood what was going to happen. But nice. I also like bullshit, though.
Then I'm just going to swing my axe again.
Yeah, for sure. Roll it up.
Yeah, this guy's backing up as I'm
Yeah, no, he's
Just
he is
just gone into full
understandably
whirlwind.
confused about what's going on here.
Yukon, are you okay?
Full blind rage. That's better. So that's does a 16 hit?
A 16 does not hit.
Woo. Shit.
Well,
Yeah.
then I'm gonna
Okay.
take my last attack with the great axe. Then again, there we go. And the last one hits. I'm guessing a 20. That's 25.
Yes, that hits.
Nice.
So that is a total of 10 points of damage.
Yeah, that's not bad. 10 points. You this is with the great pick, is it?
Yeah.
Cool. So you swing at him claws and teeth and all that kind of stuff, and he's manages to scramble backwards through the snow a bit. But he does kind of lose his footing a little bit, and in that moment you're able to bring the pick around and slam it down onto his shoulder, and you hear a tink, as it hits like some kind of shoulder guard underneath his like winter furs and stuff. So
After it hits into him, because I'm guessing with that much damage into it, it's gone through a bit.
yeah, you can feel it like chip away at the armor a little bit.
With this big full Yeti mouth and everything, because I've gone full Yeti form, I pull it back and I go,
Something.
Jesus Christ. Wow.
Yeah, he is fucking terrified. It is, however, his go. So he is going to look at you like this, and he's going to go,
Finally, a real beard.
and he's going to take 2 swings at you with his great axe. So the first one, he rolls 14. Does that hit you?
it does not.
It does not. He misses. He swings for like kind of your beard, but you like, and it just misses. The second one, however, is a 21.
That does hit.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my reaction to cast Silvery Barbs.
Oh shit. Yeah. Nice.
So you need to re-roll that
Okay. Yeah. That's a fucking great use of that ability.
and use the lowest for the attack. So basically,
He rolled an 8. So yeah, he literally he gets his distance with the first one. He comes in to like cleave your neck with it, but as he brings the axe up, but these are like darts, right? Little silver.
I'm gonna say that I kind of just like shoot out like a little one of my glockenspiels to like kind of like distract him.
Nice. Yeah, he goes like this, and he like lifts up his whole thing to swing it down, and just like a glockenspiel just goes ding, and like clinks him in the exposed throat, and he goes like fully just cuts through his beard and hits him somewhere nothing has ever touched him in like 20 years, and then like Mjolnir style flies back into rotation around you.
And then you also have advantage on your next ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Nice.
It's a fucking great ability.
Nice. That's great.
It's a level 1 spell, so I can't use it all the time, but it's good.
Yeah, it's very good.
The wolf is going to start taking bashes at this arbitrary health pool I've given this thing. It misses the first one.
It survives until it is thematically appropriate.
Yeah, it goes to headbutt it, but like goes blook, and its head is stuck in the bars, and now its second attack is to try and pull itself either out or through. Yeah, it rolls a 10, so it manages to get back into the cage, but it can't break out.
Nice.
Hermey, you're up again.
Yukon, if that's really you in there, keep fighting. You got this. You got this.
I think I will just. I still have one more bullet in my gun. I'll just try to shoot him again.
Yep.
The orc guy, that is a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits him.
And 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. Okay, yeah.
And then I think I will just. I will inspire. I'll inspire Yukon again.
Inspired.
I keep hearing, I'll inspire you, Con. And I'm like, I'm not in this.
Whoa, Sid pulls out his bow.
Yeah, and that's my turn. I'm going to just kind of keep knowing that wolf can like breathe. I'm going to just go back even a little bit further to where I kind of think the edge
Good
of
shout.
that breath was.
Yeah, for sure. So that breath is, oh god, so small on the page. Yeah, tactics is good.
Do I get advantage on my next
It's a
attack or on my
15-foot
next attack
cone.
action?
Just attack roll, just like a
attack roll.
Yeah.
It's a 15-foot cone.
But
so
you have
could like
inspiration on the other one.
Yeah. You could like duck back out that 15-foot range so that you can just kind of nip back in to be the 15 feet away from the Orug if you want to take another shot or something, you know?
Yeah. Cool.
But yeah, cool. This Orug is not looking the best right now. That last shot like actually clipped his face and has like done some significant damage, and he's not looking all that good. Yukon, you're up.
Jim, what are your rules on double advantage?
Oh, double advantage. Fuck it. Roll it 3 times. It's Christmas.
Okay. So massive rage because, he really like twice like Hermey got hit, hurting him pretty bad.
Yeah, for sure.
So with this,
Because you've never
advantage as well,
seen Hermey hurt either, you know?
I'm going full reckless attack and I'm doing the Great Weapon Master.
Nice.
Oh, very good. Yeah,
with
yeah.
my triple advantage here.
This is just, you are like fully just doing one of these jobs. Are you like, ooh?
Oh, no. Because I'm towering over this guy. I am doing full-on hammer
Oh,
swings now.
nice.
Prospecting.
Yeah.
Prospecting this boy.
Yeah. They're like ice climber, this guy.
Yeah.
Get him. This, yeah, you know when you get the hammer in Smash Bros. Like,
Yeah.
18 still hits.
Okay, 18 hits.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. Roll up your damage on this dude.
18.
He also needs to make a Constitution saving throw as the like bit of like
What is this?
the motive creation that has inspired you explodes like around his ears.
He is a relatively constitution.
I would imagine so. DC
guy.
is 17.
17 is quite high. He has, hold on, where is it? He has a +4 and he rolled a 12. He misses it by 1.
He also then takes the 4 damage as thunder damage.
Okay, nice. Ryan, what damage do you do to this guy?
Not much. So 7 plus 4. So
Plus your
11.
10 for Great Weapon Master.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Thank you.
you... Tell me how you demolish this guy.
Well, I continue to use the rest of my attacks too.
Okay.
As I've gone into full Yeti rage
Yeah.
here, as I just pickaxe this guy
Yeah.
into the ground. So like he's standing, you know, but like I see it as him being kind of intimidated now, and he's kind of hunkering down.
Yeah.
I catch him in the shoulder and just collapse him into the ground.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
Continue to just bam, bam, bam on this guy.
Yeah. Fucking Jesus. Okay, yeah. He is, like, by the point he's, like, the first one shattered the shoulder guard, like, and drove him a bit into the ground. The second one, like, into him, kills the dude right properly, like, and then the third one is just
Overkill.
overkill. Like, you're not sure if he's gone into the ground or
So
if he's
because I've
just
reduced him
gone.
to 0,
Yeah.
I turn to the cage.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go back to that, and I'm just turning it flat again as I just continue to. I'm gonna just use full force and just hammer this thing to try and bring it down so this thing is like
Pinned.
like
Yeah,
pinning
yeah.
it.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, nice. I'm gonna say you don't even have to roll an attack. Just give me a strength. Just give me a D20 with your strength modifier on it.
Okay.
Which you have
check
advantage
is
on
the
because
one,
you're
yeah.
raging.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's real strong.
I'm gonna say if it's over a 14, you're able to hammer this
I
thing.
rolled an 18.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Grant, you are able to hammer this thing to the point where it is pinned helplessly against the ground. It's, for all intents and purposes, this thing is out of the fight now.
We gotta go kill Captain Dunbar. Are you okay? Your beard is so beautiful and glorious.
I'm standing over the wolf and I'm just going, breathe slow, because I know it has that breath thing.
Yeah. You can see, like, you've got it so pinned to the ground. It's like, it's trying to take in a deep breath, but it can't. So, yeah, congratulations, guys. You negated my monster.
Yeah. Fucking cages.
Good.
I'm not even pissed. You materialized the cage above it. That's fucking. Well, if that isn't just the most swell thing.
Yeah. I was looking at my abilities in the break and I was like, this is gonna do it. This has to work.
Yeah, and I get the Sonata reference there as
Yeah.
well. Like, very
wolf
good.
in the cage.
The wolf in the cage.
I'm real messed up on my stats because the whole time you were like talking about stats and everything, and like the pre-recording, I was like looking at a fake paper going, I need to not memorize these stats.
You could have just. I can't see through your pages.
I was doing that a couple times. I was like,
I don't know if you noticed either, but when you threw the other one over your shoulder, it landed really neatly.
oh wow,
It's like perfectly stacked down there, and that was 3 loose sheets.
that was
in
not
the
the
air.
idea, but that's all right. Yeah, so
I don't want to dirty up the studio. Please land correctly.
Yukon though turns and sees Hermey and is like very embarrassed by this. And I just begin to back into like the edge
shadows.
of the shadow of the archway.
Hey! It's okay, Yukon. It's okay.
Don't stay back! Stay back! Stay back!
And I'm just trying to like and like you hear me like just muttering the mantra that like my dad was saying to me earlier.
I think
in the first episode.
Do
you want that mantra back?
My little glockenspiel just starts playing "Ode to Joy."
Remember, I wrote this song for you. You were my inspiration for it.
You hear your dad's voice in your ear. Son, this is not the time to use that.
No, that's not the mantra. The rage continues.
You hear him going. You hear in your dad's voice. You hear your dad's voice in your ear going. You're doing really well with this. I'm proud of you.
Aw.
And you feel the warmth of his hand on your shoulder.
First time I've ever heard that. I'm just kidding. I've got a really good dad. I'm just kidding.
This whole game is just me trying to pry what issues I can get. This is revenge for Whispering Ashes. I'm trying to pinpoint pressure points on Ryan.
Yeah. And as I kind of calm down, like the Yeti fur, begins to disappear.
Yeah.
And I go back into regular old Yukon.
Roll me a D20. On a natural 20, you can keep the beard.
What about a natural 1?
Oh no! Somehow you lose more of your original beard recedes into your face. You seem a little more clean shaven.
Yukon, I'm kind of disappointed now. Are you trying to look more like me?
Yes.
Roll me a perception check, guys.
Oh,
The
yeah.
ghost.
Oh yeah, the clearly imminent attack of all the monsters on the town and the disappearing guards. Oh, that's a 2. Sorry, with perception, that's a 3.
Okay. So you don't see it.
I'm too obsessed with Yukon's
Yeah, like your
appearance.
brother has just turned into a monster.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you've
yeah.
got other things going in your head.
I'm thinking like, do I need to
14?
reload this gun?
14.
14 is enough. As you calm yourself down and come to your senses, you're doing what the monk Hadoken would have taught you to do, and that's just focus on a point in front of you, and you focus on this, just a a dark kind of matte patch on the snow, and you let your breathing in. And as you come back to your senses, you start realizing oh hey, that's not just a dark patch on the snow, that's actually something. And you find the bandolier that the Orog had taken from the thing, and searching it, you find 2 potions for yourselves.
Hey.
He probably should have used, but was obviously didn't. And you find 2 of they call them the Everflame rounds. So these are explosive bullets that the Glacial Guard would use to shoot down off the wall and to take out flying combatants and stuff. So just your stats here are: the magic bullet explodes in a great ball of fire on impact. Each creature within a 20-foot radius.
How many of this do we have?
2.
You have 2.
So 1 each.
One
essentially.
each.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you can have.
I have.
Each
Thanks,
creature.
Yukon.
Why did you give him that? Each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere around the point which strikes must make a DC 15 dexterity save. Each affected creature takes 4d6 fire damage
Can
on
they
a
still
failed
be
save.
non-lethal? They just
No,
explode.
these are
Very warm beanbags.
these are wildly lethal.
Sarah has one of these kind of it's like a hot water bottle, but it's just filled with rice that you can put in the microwave.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like a reusable hot water bottle thing.
But heated too much, so it explodes.
Yeah, one of them went on fire. On me
mild
once.
skin irritation. Oh no.
No, one of them went on fire for me once. So yeah,
Oh, Jesus.
that's what these are.
You
They're
actually just found a lighter with enough fuel in it to light 2 beanbags.
yeah, that's it. You found
weird Molotov cocktail.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so I got shooty bang bangs.
You've each got one shooty bang bang.
Well, I give mine to. You keep trying to make me have one.
Oh, you can have, you can give them both to him if you want. I just don't want him having real weapons. I couldn't have anticipated.
The little Christmas elf.
Yeah. So here we go. You also you get 2 just small health potions in that as well.
Yeah, cool.
Small health potions.
Yeah. Whatever the basic health potion is. Sorry, I should have the stats up for it. But
I actually hang on.
you have those little.
But it's not a minor. It's a regular.
You can have a regular one if you want. You're level 7. It's
We're both winners, actually.
if you
No one
drink
heard
it,
you
it
say
is a
that.
minor health potion. Yeah. So you find
Thank you,
this.
crafting magic.
Nice.
Hi, Jamie.
Yeah.
Hi, Jamie.
Thanks.
Guys, if you are near your computer, go on Crafting Magic right now and have a look at their selection. Even your phone.
Yeah, well, try leave a link, but they're really cool.
They're
It
really
has, like,
cool.
the
Look at
stats.
that. It's like
And
an
like
actual
little-
health potion you roll, and it's got a little bit of resin in the bottom to make it look like it's real cool.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah, so Crafting Magic. Go check them out. As you catch your breath and look around for the first time since the fight began, you can tell that this
12 seconds ago.
12 seconds ago, yeah. this was not. Yeah, fuck me. And how much conversations? How much real time conversation did we have in that? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm going to actually start counting syllables. This was not an isolated incident. The bells you heard ringing are now ringing throughout the city, and they are accompanied by like distant screams and huge booming sounds.
Where's the ghost?
The ghost is just kind of floating beside you, like watching you silently.
Can we walk up to her and what do we do now? Where do we go? Do you know anything? Is there anything you can tell us?
It again, like wordlessly looks at you and mouths something you can't understand.
We gotta go tell Captain Darkmoor. We gotta. Well, no, it's no longer the ode to joy. It's the ode to oh shit, ringing out. So I mean, look, we gotta go back and like I don't know, safe. We gotta check on Mom and Dad. Well, Dad can handle himself, I guess. And Rudy, sister, I've already forgot.
Yeah, cool. As you guys round the corner and Brooks comes back into view, you hear a deep, horrendous screeching. No, the clouds seem to darken above you for a moment, but only for a moment. And then the moment is gone, and they fill with an intense blue light, as if being lit from above.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
No, it doesn't.
But this growl is coming from inside Brooks.
No, it's coming from the sky above you.
Oh, is there anything?
You have. So you've got like, you're in an alleyway kind of. Like, there's doorways and stuff on either side of you, and there's kind of like the little incline up to Brooks ahead of you.
So I immediately grab Hermey and just throw him up onto my shoulders again.
Cool.
Like it's not an option.
Yeah,
It's now mandatory. The clouds tear apart as in a blur a huge white creature descends from them and breathes a devastating spray. The white man has come. A giant white man T-posing.
Christopher Columbus falls from the sky.
I bring slavery and smallpox. Fear me.
A spectral man of war in Spanish regalia. No, this creature tears. Fuck me. This creature tears down out of the clouds and sprays a devastating arch of like ice and snow that like tears up the street and up into the wall and along the wall of Brooks, like crumbling the building in on itself. As
That's
it does
scary.
this, you catch like a glimpse of a rider clad in jet black robes and an icy blue cape with a cracked mask on his face. But then you blink and it like spins and darts right back up through the cloud layer again. The street to Brooks ahead of you is now coated in a sheet of ice.
Take a right turn.
Unfortunately it's just the postern gate, so you're like legitimately railroaded in this section. Because Brooks is
Take a
right
left
on
turn.
the edge. You could, yeah. You could. You turn left. There's a wall.
No, go to Brooks. Like, let's get rescue all the instruments. Rescue Brooks.
So, luckily, I go, don't worry, we got this. And I go, tick, tick, with my heels. And
Yep.
because I've got my winter prospector gear on,
What does that do?
little spikes
come out of the boots.
Just some snowshoes.
Yeah. No, snowshoes are the like tennis rackets.
Yeah,
These are like
Oh, like the
cleats.
ice script thing.
These
yeah,
are like
yeah.
yeah,
climbing cleats.
Ice shoes.
yeah,
Yeah.
ice shoes.
And I go, chunk, 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 as we continue to run unhindered by
Cool.
the snow.
Yeah, nice.
And I have you on my back, right? And so I just kind of put up my hood. So you're kind of in my hood.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So you're more on my head than anything.
Cool. Yeah.
Because I'm guessing
You
with all
like-
the ice everywhere, it's quite cold.
Yeah, like it's fucking biting winds at this point. You get to the brow of the slope and you stand in front of the crumbling remains of Brooks. 3 of the candles remain lit on the broken facade, but like even as you watch, another one fades out. You can see like the frame of the door has left a little gap that you think, Hermey, you might be able to scurry through or whatever, but the rest of the building is crumbling ruins.
Can I shout out to Brooks to see if he's in there or if there's any like...
You can shout out and you can like listen or whatever you want to do, like at the entrance.
Brooke, are you in there? Do you need help? Are you okay?
You hear like a very faint coughing from inside.
I jump down out of Yukon's hood and go under and try help Brooke.
Okay.
Using my invisible mage hand to help push things away.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
stuff
Like
that.
you're able to there is a boulder blocking the way, but you're able to use the mage hand to push it on front of you. Each of you guys just roll me a brief initiative check here for me.
Oh,
It's just to see
that's 6.
whether inside or outside goes first.
4.
4. Okay, inside goes first. You kind of claw your way out of the little opening, back into what would have been the main bit of Brooks' store, where all the instruments would have been hung on the walls and stuff. You can see that the room is now a very dark space. The windows have collapsed in on it and stuff, and it's just almost like a cavernous thing inside. It's claustrophobic kind of cave vibe. There are destroyed instruments, everywhere, and you can hear a kind of a wheezy cough, but there's dust in the air and stuff. I want you to just give me a perception check.
The perception check is not great for me. It's 6.
6. Okay, no, you're not able to right now find him, so you have to scramble through the rubbish and stuff a little bit. We're going to cut back outside very quickly to you, Con. You're kind of waiting outside anxiously. You don't know what's going on inside. You're obviously a little nervous. You've watched Hermey disappear into the rubble, and you're kind of worried that it might collapse at any point.
I'm using the pickaxe to pull.
Yeah,
rubble out.
you can be trying to pull stones away from it and stuff. Yeah, absolutely. And you're kind of making good progress on that until you think you hear something, and you hear small chittering voices kind of coming from just around the corner. And as you turn and look, it's Alvin.
These little musical fucker.
You're not a mile of ground off that voice, actually. Another moment passes, and you see 3 white kobolds round the corner. They stop at one of the lanterns and extinguish it, and then they move on to the next one. They haven't noticed you yet, but they are about 2 lanterns away from seeing you. You
Okay.
think you might be able to get the drop on them, or what do you want to do?
Yeah.
And as they're going, they're singing a little song out, out, fire, only winter now. Out, out, fire, only winter now.
It's inside the building. Hermey's just
I sense a disturbance in the force.
Yeah, they swap to like a horrendous key and timing. They're the rhyming is all over the place. Out, fire, out, you are in, out, now, only winter song.
Yeah, so I'm going to, there's rubble everywhere and stuff like that. So basically, I'm going to climb up real quick onto the rubble.
Yep.
And I can do this quite fast because with this Path of the Beast, I'm getting an extra 10 to my
Your
speed
movement,
here.
yeah.
I'm going to climb up basically onto more of the roof of this thing. And there's 3 kobolds, right?
Yeah.
I'm just going to fucking jump
Dive
onto
bomb.
these dudes.
Yeah, roll it up.
I thought you were going to Yeti throw rocks at them or something, but no, this is better.
No, I'm a rage, not rage, but I'm just power bombed on
Yeah.
these dudes. With my pickaxe out, just so falling basically with it flat down.
Yeah, for sure. I'm
Seth
let
Rollins.
Heimdall.
Yeah, nice. I'm let you. Yeah, Sephiroth, nice. Yeah, one of these is like
Sephiroth,
out. It looks at the other one and goes, "You can do the next one, Aerith." Suddenly, roll up an attack roll for me.
All right. Do I get advantage on this since I'm...
Yeah, you do. Yeah,
That's a 23.
a 23. Yeah. Roll up some damage for me as well.
So that's 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. Yeah, the one you land on, God, crumpled, and you turn and just elbow another one in the throat.
Oh, and no, because I reduced it to 0,
Yep.
I'm going to do an attack
Bonus
roll on the
action.
second one. So,
I'm gonna just, before we get into this is when I saw your character sheet, I was like, I am going to give you a point where you this is how many kobolds can you kill while he is doing it.
oh, you're just going to let it keep chaining?
Yeah.
It's not supposed to work that way, but
No,
that's okay.
but for this one, this is you fresh out of a rage. You can keep that chain going.
okay.
Nice. Rack up the high scores.
So, yeah, I'm going to attack again. Yeah, that's 24. So,
To hit,
what
yeah.
I do with that one, so I've landed with this flat down, right? So then I'm going to go whoop, skip it around and catch the one that's surprised right in the chin.
Yeah, it's already taken 3 points of cleave damage from that. I'm putting you in full cleave mode this year. So.
I get to reroll 1s and 2s. Oh yeah, that's 14 points of damage on that one.
Second one. You finish the second
I
one.
take his head
Amazing.
off. So is it a 12 hit?
No, a 12 doesn't hit the third one.
Oh,
Yeah, unfortunately.
Sad times.
You demolish these 2 kobolds.
that's
Um,
actually good because actually what I've done here is it was one action. So I spin it around,
Yeah.
and as it's coming down with the other one, I put my hand out and I catch it.
Oh, fuck yes.
So it's right above his head.
Nice.
And I go, and then I just look down and I go, "You're gonna talk now."
It goes. Roll me an intimidation check to see if you can make it talk.
Okay. No, I
You're
just
just too
rolled.
friendly looking.
It goes.
I'll kill you!
The kobold takes a swing at you as he fucking. Does a 16 hit you?
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's gonna do some damage. It does 5 points of damage to you as you've got the other one like this. It just shanks you. We cut back inside. You
Brooke, where are you?
you hear coughing from like behind the counter. You can see that the counter like was made of such fine wood that it managed to like create a little crawl space. And if you kind of like just throw your head over it, you are able to see Brooke lying like he's obviously taken a very bad knock to the head. His breathing is ragged, and he's just kind of lying. Almost his legs are trapped underneath a boulder. And he sees you, and he goes, "Hermey, my dear boy, what are you doing here? Get out!"
I'm not gonna leave you here.
No, you have to. Hermey, this whole place could come down at any moment. Just a moment ago, it felt like somebody was stamping around on top of this place.
I'm not going to say that's where the boulder that hit him in the head came from. But
Perfect. Never liked that music anyway.
just take an extra stamp as you lift off. Like
It's how big is this boulder that's like trapping his legs?
it's kind of like a medium-sized boulder. It's bigger than you are.
Okay.
But remember, he's an orc, so he's also quite big himself. You know, no, he's frail in his old age or whatever. But
I'm going to use my. I'm going to say.
It's okay, Brooke. You always said that music can, elevate people. But, you know that I can use music to elevate things as well.
And I'm going to use my animating performance and animate the massive boulder.
oh yes,
So
okay.
it just
It
obeys
just-
my will and just comes off.
Yeah, for sure. You're able to like.
And now I've got a boulder buddy.
Is it like a 1960s like cartoon where it like has little arms and legs that pop out and it's like?
Oh yeah, it obviously
Yes.
dances away like, and it's got a little cane that it's like got in one of these constant circles. Like.
Yeah, he has a conductor's cane that's like being brought in.
Yeah, for sure.
I love it.
Yeah, Brooke is able to like pull himself kind of up to his like sitting position.
Yeah.
with his back to the wooden counter, you know, and he looks at you and he like thankfully nods at you. He says,
My boy, you've always taken such good care of me. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, with my
Ash.
bonus action, I will healing word him.
"Yeah,
as well.
for sure." Okay, cool. So he like you can see he like visibly relaxes.
I am
No,
no,
will-
3 spell slots.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
You are flying through.
I will say like you see like he can.
Why not have the terror if you're not going to use it to help people?
Yeah, for sure, right? With that, you see, like, as the magic kind of, like, settles into him and stuff, as you give this healing word, like, his breathing kind of, like, it doesn't become less ragged, but it becomes less painful sound. You know, he's still... but there's not as much of a scratch to it. He doesn't seem to be in as much distress, and he's able to talk to you. And he goes,
My dear boy, that music of yours is something beyond I could ever manage. You've done so much for this city and its people. You have brought joy to so many. And you have made me so proud to call myself your instructor. But that is just one side of what we do. I had hoped you wouldn't need this lesson for a little while longer, at least. But alas. Yes, that is also a very important lesson. But that is up to your military instructor. Yeah, he looks at you and he goes, Guns don't kill people. You kill people. And then he goes, with guns.
Pow.
He puts his hand on you and nods. He goes,
You see, my boy, we are lucky enough to have the privilege of bringing joy to those in celebration. But that is only one part of what our music must do. We also bear the responsibility of using song to comfort those in times of grief and ease the passing of they whom we can no longer help. Music has a power like no other to soothe the soul, and in my experience, the songs we sing about those we have lost are often the ones that hold the most life. So you see it as our duty to comfort those who are ready to pass on. Death is as much a part of life as any other, and I should think I would like to face it with some good music. Can you do this for me, my dear boy? Will you join me in one last song?
I just wasted a healing word spell on you. You can't die.
he can. And I did look this up to be sure. You've taken away his pain and you've eased him, but he's
Yeah,
basically dying of
heard
old
that.
age here. HP is something that's unique to
Yeah,
player characters.
Fair.
You kept the blood on the inside. That's where it's supposed to be.
Yeah. His head starts to balloon.
Oh my
He
god.
only healed the external wound.
Like
Memory
memory
foam.
foam mattress.
Oh God, no.
You did this.
I think
Here's that €10 you.
I think Hermey just starts like weeping at this. There's no way he's keeping this in any way under control.
Oh,
The
yeah.
clock is feeling-
Yeah. He writes the first funeral dirge.
Yeah, Jesus. You know that Brooke is often called away from your lessons and stuff at times that would seem weird, like unappointed times.
Okay.
And you never knew what he was up to. But now you see that he was being called away to, you know, ease the passing.
Okay.
He was functioning basically as a grave singer for the town as well. And he looks at you basically asking you to join in, and he sees that you're distraught and incapable. So his hand finds its way to, like, you know, the side of your arm. He begins to sing a song. And it's a song you know and you've not practiced or anything. It's quite a sad one. But
Doesn't some song start like that? Just sing a song.
does it?
I know.
Shit, I just wrote that. Okay. Yeah, nice. Take that, whoever I plagiarized. Do you want to join in, or do you want to just...
I mean, I think there's also no way that Hermey is going to not take an opportunity to like have one final lesson from his instructor. So yeah,
Okay.
he fully joins in.
You begin to sing, and as you do, Brooke kind of begins to harmonize with you. You know, weakly humming along, lets you take the what would you call it, the primary position in the melody. But he's always complimenting you, and you sing together for a time, and you allow yourself to get lost in the beauty of this music because it's a kind of music you've never done before. You do happy music, you know.
Yeah.
This is sorrowful. You let yourself get lost in it, and then by the time you've reached the end of the song, you realize it's your voice alone now filling the chamber, and the ghost hovers above you, looking forlorn.
Oh, his ghost.
No, the other same ghost.
Oh.
Cut outside. 3 more kobolds have rounded the corner. They see you holding, like, the smushed remains of one, the decapitated remains of another, and the third one's knife in your gut. You're up first. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm pretty mad. So, yeah, we're gonna rage again.
Yep. Go for
Nice.
it.
Yeah. I mean, I've got 5 of these. Whatever. So, yeah, we're
You
gonna
can
rage.
5 times.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like, it's a real fucking bust character. Like, you guys are both playing great characters.
Oh no, it's 3 per. It was 5 when I made my fake one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's only 3. Yeah, I'll still go ahead and use my second one here. Why not?
I mean, I can, like, these are dummy minigame kobolds. You can just continue, like, your passive rage from before. Like, the echo of that rage can carry you through this if you want, because this is a nonsense encounter.
Okay. Do I get my mouth back?
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
Well,
we
do you know
don't
what?
necessarily.
We
need
cut
it.
back outside to Yeti, Ryan.
Yes.
Now faced with 5 kobolds.
Yeah, as he claws me, you know, as he's got his knife in me, and I just go, "Ugh," and this comes back out. Yeah, so we're gonna reckless attack
Nice.
here.
Go for it.
So that one hits.
Oh, I thought that was a 20. It really looked like it from my angle.
I'm gonna roll. Just
But you have
check.
an advantage.
Yeah. So this one that's got his, got his knife in me. I'm just gonna grab him with one hand, and lift him up,
Yeah.
and then pull my pickaxe through the back of his head.
Hell. Yeah, his scream mixes with the screams of the kobolds watching this. I mean, yeah, he just fucking dies. I'm not even gonna have you roll damage on that. This is just kobold shite. Like,
I then toss him up into the air and grab him by the legs, and then I'm gonna beat a motherfucker with a motherfucker.
okay. Yeah, you swing that motherfucker down at the next kobold. Yeah, just roll an attack check for me.
There we go.
Just keep rolling till you get it.
Well, one of them hit my glasses, but
Yeah.
19.
Yeah, cool. You swing this guy. There is like a fucking fine red mist of like kobold viscera as these two guys collide and like fly into the wall.
I don't even have to roll damage.
No, this is just you're in like kobold slaying mode. As this happens, you look down the street and you see more appearing, and more and more, and they are coming up to the ice sheet. There is a horde of these things. Cut back inside.
I didn't get to kill the
Hermey
third one
just
though.
weeping.
Yeah.
I didn't get to kill the third one.
Hermey, you hear like a horrifying squelch.
I bite his head off.
Oh my god.
I'm glad I went with the right descriptors.
Yeah, I think. Is there anything? Can I like take like a memento or something from
Of
Brooke?
course,
Like
yeah.
he said he had glasses on. Like
You know
can
that
I,
he
like, do
has-
or like some sort of like his favorite pick or like something like that.
Absolutely. Brooke, he has his lovely round glasses on as
Yeah.
well. And on the... You take them from his face to
They're just
remind you.
your glasses,
They're just
yeah.
my glasses. They're the winter glasses I meant to wear for this. You will not be able to see them. Also,
No.
they... Thank you to...
Your eyes got so big when you.
You also know that inside the waistcoat he always wears, he has his personal flute. So it's like a silver and gold flute that
Thought
he
he was
would
gonna
use
pull
for
out
the
an actual
most
flute
important.
right
I
imagine
actually
just
wish
like
I had thought of this ahead of time, or I would. Yeah, you get you were able to like you reverently take it out.
I think I do that, and I like Pied Piper the animated boulder
Yeah,
to like kind of like break free, like
Yeah.
Kool-Aid Man style through the,
Oh,
through the
absolutely,
door.
yeah.
Like tears streaming down his face. Probably see the last kobold and just go,
Just kill it.
and the boulder just goes whop and like lands on it.
yes. You see that you come out to like the Yukon like waist deep in viscera at this point. There are dozens of slain kobolds around him
Oh, I've just been slaughtering as
the
they
whole
go.
time. Yeah, like you've just been killing
Oh,
these
so
guys.
this isn't like it. We're on like
No,
he's dealt with the army.
No. He's dealt with like probably
Okay,
12 or 13 of these things.
Okay, but there's a lot
as
coming.
you turn, there is like a literal wave of kobolds coming at you.
We gotta go. We gotta go to the muster square or wherever we're trying to home to Rudy.
You gotta convince me.
They are now 1/3 of the
I'm-
way up the ice sheet.
Man, I'm using fucking
Well,
all
you said
my.
Rudy.
I'm
No, you said Rudy. You don't have to use the spell.
okay. So I don't mind using
just
this
role play convincing.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to enchant me all the time.
He's just such an enchanting little
I
fella.
just want to use all my spells and abilities and stuff.
Just Black Widow me, you know?
You got look at me. Look at me.
I've got one in my hand, and I like squeeze his throat, and I'm like,
We gotta get home. With killing these things won't save anyone. We need to save people. Okay, let the kill. I can't even say this. Let the killing to like Marco or something. But like we need to save people. We need to help people. We need to save Rudy. We need to get back to Mom. We need to get back to Dad. We need to get back to Rudy. We need to come on.
Scrabbling over each other. They are halfway up, almost at the top of the ice sheet.
like,
Save Rudy. Okay.
and I take this one that's in my hands, and I just gotta, like,
Throw him into the horde.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is this the one whose head you just popped?
yeah.
Yeah, it like hits them and like two more just like roll under the feet of the other ones. and
bowling
you-
ball style.
Yeah, you can rack up 2 more kobolds on your kobold sheet.
How much is
Yeah, you level up. Yeah, okay, cool. You turn and you
Run.
Well, I'm assuming you run.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
you manage to scramble up and over the remaining kind of like debris from Brooks, and now we are going to do a very quick skill challenge as you are
okay.
being pursued. So we're going to do everything in this as quick as we possibly can. Okay.
Okay.
2 rules for this skill challenge. I think they're pretty universal. We're going to say them anyway. You will be met with several challenges. You can not both use the same skill at the same time, and each of you can only use one skill, each skill once. Okay.
Okay. But we could both use acrobatics, but I can't use acrobatics
On the
twice.
same turn.
And we can't use
Yeah.
it on the same turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can use your acrobatics check once, and you can't do it at the same time as your friend.
Can hit us with it then.
Huh?
Hit us with it.
Let's go. You tear down the street, back up towards where the blacksmith is. You see another wall in front of you crumbled, destroying the path ahead of you. To your left, a ladder to the top of the wall. To the right, an archway leading into the marketplace. You have 6 seconds to choose. 5,
An archway.
4,
It's
3.
It's quicker.
Archway,
Yeah.
yep. Okay, perfect. You round the corner into the market and you see that it's almost completely deserted. You begin to race through it. However, as you pass a stall, you hear a cry for help. A trader has been pinned beneath their cart and is trying to, without success, to lever it off themselves. Please help me! They beg. I can't lift it by myself!
So that was less than 6 seconds. So I'm still in rage. So I'm just gonna
Yep.
attack this cart.
Yep, it's a big cart. It's a full trader cart. So roll an attack or give me a strength check, whatever you want to do.
No, I'm just gonna full on barrel into this.
Yep,
thing.
cool.
Nice.
Roll it up.
Can I give him the help action with my boulder, my animated boulder?
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
Still there? So you have advantage.
Yeah, because I'm so reckless. I'm
Oh well,
just
yeah, you have
barreling.
the advantage anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Can I roll? Oh no, I can't roll this turn check.
So that's 14.
14? Yeah. Okay, this cart, like, absolutely shatters as, like, you know, you just, like, barrel through it and not a second, without a second thought, like, you smash it and then this boulder just goes and, like, turns it to dust in the air. Your man is able to like scramble up, and he's like, "Thank you, thank you, thank you," and then he like darts into the
Stop
house.
selling
behind
cabbages.
him. My cabbages! And then the door, you see him like slam the door of the house he's in and like bolt lock it shut. You continue through the marketplace. You're able to like kind of move your way around like the little debris and stuff, but then you get to like the bulk of the marketplace, and it's like stalls, fences, like livestock pens and stuff. I need you guys to tell me how you're getting through this. At this point, you hear the kobolds have entered the market square behind you.
I'm gonna pick up Hermey, and I'm gonna throw him like a football with his pointy hat on top.
Yeah, cool. What skill are you
Over
using?
everyone. I'm using my athletics.
Perfect.
I guess I'll use acrobatics to like,
Yeah.
And
guide myself through the air.
like a
you-
missile.
I mean, you would. I did say you'd go forever. You've nobody.
Get your mom.
First off, roll your strength check for me.
Uh,
19.
nice.
Okay,
Only a
that's-
7 for my acrobatics.
Okay, so I'm going to say that's 3 passes and 1 fail so far. Hermey, you're able to guide yourself in the air. You did not plan for the landing, though, as
Yeah.
you slam into a wall. So, Hermey, you're on the other side. However, you still have to get yourself across the market, Yukon. How are you going to do it?
Barrel on through him.
Barrel on through 'em?
No,
Okay, you can't
no.
use strength to do that anymore.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to use my big old, like my pickaxe out in front of me.
Yep.
Not, because the points are going toward me because the pickaxe. I'm gonna push him out of the way with my sleight of hand.
Yeah, cool. Sleight of hand. I'm going to say sleight of hand is a slightly higher DC, but yeah, let's fucking go. Roll it up for me.
I'm just going.
You're literally
like a
like
shepherd.
hooking
Yeah.
shit out of the way as you run.
Well, yeah, but I was more just thinking just put it ahead because it's got the arched.
Oh, I get. Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the front of a train.
Like a plow.
yeah,
kind
like a
of,
plow.
yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Out of
Okay,
the
yeah,
way.
yeah, yeah. Okay, I'll let you plow your way through it.
All right.
That DC just slid back down because that's great.
Well, I rolled a 19, so that's
Yeah,
19.
yeah. I like
22.
shit is just like spewing either side of you as you just choo train your way through this
Nice.
market. You guys both reach the end of the market square. You look back and the kobolds, the forerunners, are like having trouble getting over like the debris you've left and stuff. And for the most part, they seem focused on you. They're not like checking the houses to either side and stuff. In front of you, you see the back door to Embers. You manage to clamber your way like over the stuff and get to the door. You know that if you can get through the bar, the opposing door on the other side of it will bring you to the street your home is on. You dart through the door and see that in the next room is another Olag warrior. He's currently leaning over the bar, fishing around in the alcohol stores. He hasn't seen you yet, and on the other side of him, you can see the exit to the street you live on. How do you want to do this?
It's just
Okay.
not plus 3.
I also have this tree.
Can't use it at the same time.
Can I try and... Here's what. I would like to use Deception
Yep.
to send one of my Glockenspiel bits to the opposite side of the room.
Have
Yep.
the boulder dance.
Yeah, you still have the boulder.
It
Now it
just-
is silently hovering behind you at the
Yeah.
moment.
no, it's dancing on the ground.
Yeah, but silently.
Yeah, it has spectral legs. So the boulder itself is like, but it's making no noise in the air.
Can I use Deception to essentially throw my voice, but via the Glockenspiel?
As a bard, you can do that with advantage if you want, because you have noisemakers that you have full aerial control of.
That's a 15.
15 makes it. Yeah. So your Glockenspiel, like,
It's a good old plus 7 right there.
you
Plus
don't-
6.
Sorry, you tell me what your Glockenspiel does.
It makes the noise of a particularly expensive and tasty alcohol bottle.
Yeah, nice. It's the exact. It just rings in a D minor.
Yeah, it's just
And-
like a perfect tone. That's very enticing.
Yeah,
to-
for sure. You see the Olag looks up at it to the other side of the bar and leans further in, trying to reach and push through all the bottles where that would be.
Yeah.
Yukon, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna stealth my way through.
Yeah, for sure. Go for it. Roll it up.
Rolling.
And you're
rolling
getting
through.
advantage as well because it's now distracted. And I'll let you do this as a
Oh,
group.
that's a nat 20.
Oh, yeah. You scoop him up and then you get through the bar. Tell me how you want to
Come on,
stealth.
Boulder Buddy.
So,
Come on, Boulder Buddy, let's go.
The difference between your actual voice and
Yeah.
So I noticed that the boulder isn't making noise when it's dancing. So we jump on top of the boulder, and the boulder just.
oh shit, yeah, you
Oh, yeah.
yeah, fucking sick. Yeah, okay, cool. You silently, like a whisper, you glide
Dancing too.
through the bar. Yeah, the boulder is charlesting its way across the bar silently, and you manage to get out the other side, and you're like, you're able to get out and just like slam the door closed behind you, like bolted shut, shit in front of it. You turn to face the square that you grew up on, and you are met with a sight that fills you with hope. The fire, still burning brightly, fills the center of the space, as of yet untouched by the forces of winter. At the entrance to the square, next to your family home, a group of the guard are finishing off a small amount of the invaders. At their head, your father, Captain Darkmoor, and Marco. Yeah.
I'm gonna lock eyes with my dad because I'm still in full Yeti form at the moment. Like raging, carrying his other
Yeah.
son.
He sees you.
Covered in blood.
Yeah.
I'm drenched in blood.
He sees you, and he sees you covered in blood, like your arms just dripping with blood. And for a moment, his eyes widen in horror. But then he sees you carrying Hermey on your shoulder, and you see him look at you, and he says, "It's okay. Thank you."
Yeah, like Yukon's just gonna like break down crying at this.
Yeah, for
Like,
sure. Your rage
full on.
breaks. The Yeti falls away from you, and you land on your knees as Yukon in the town square. And your father comes over and embraces the two of you. And that is where we are going to episode 2.
Oh,
Nice.
emotional.
Emotional.
I like it.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's not the pleasant
I don't
romp you
do-
expected.
Easy characters.
You might have. I don't know.
I was so worried you were gonna read that and then start texting me and being like, Ryan, this makes no sense.
I did notice. I was like, it's kind of makes no sense to have a bonus action frenzy attack and a bonus action great weapon master.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, maybe it's kind of thematic. Maybe that's what he's going for.
Yeah.
I realized
You're so lucky that I just didn't pay that much attention to it. Like, see, I only printed that yesterday.
Okay.
And Sarah printed it for me, so I only literally looked at the first
Like a
the
glancing
first
look at
page,
it, yeah.
sent it on. But yeah, gas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
funny.
I do
Because
love
for everyone
that.
at
I love
home,
the
we
Yeti
were
build,
basically
like-
just like, me and Jim particularly were like in the group chat, like discussing what we're all gonna play, and we're like basically like making characters for him. We're like, Ryan, you could do this. This could work for Yukon. This could work for Yukon. And Ryan's like, I got this. And
Yeah.
yeah, I guess he did.
And we were going so like wildly in depth. We were like, you could be a ruin knight, a multi-classing
basically
into like
had the
like a
characters to
totem
raid
druid
for
and
him.
stuff.
Yeah. And at one point, Dylan was even like, oh, Ryan, I guess you could have some input. And I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
don't worry.
Yeah, and then you just fucking hit us with a Yeti build. So yeah,
Yeah,
fucking sick.
nice.
I'm loving it though. I'm loving YetiCon. YetiCon?
Yeah, to Yukon.
Yeti Yukon.
Maybe Yukon.
Yeah, Uclaw. It's there. I'll get it. I'll find it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
We might have to retcon that.
bye, kids.
Bye.
Bye. Check out Crafting Magic.
Actually, hold on. Also, check out the Irish GTRPG Discord as
Oh,
well.
yes.
If you are Irish and you're looking for groups or you want to hang out with like-minded people, or if you are a content creator and want to kind of have a nice local audience to share your content to, Irish GTRPG space. The
Or
link will
find
be-
collaborators, guests, that type
Yeah,
of thing
for
as
sure, that
well.
kind of thing.
Like kind of lots of cool
Yeah.
stuff going on there.
If you're
bounce
not
ideas.
Irish and you want to watch a bunch of Irish people talk
Oh
about
yeah,
D&D,
you don't
can
have to be
join,
Irish
you
to
know?
join. You can either just be just a fan of Irish content creators like ourselves or any of our friends and stuff. So
Yep.
yeah,
And as
place
always,
to be.
tell somebody else about Heartfire Tales, and if you're so inclined, leave us a review. That would
yeah.
that
And
would
I'm
make
going to be
our
a really
Christmas.
annoying person right now. Smash that like button.
All right,
Hit the
we're gonna
subscribe
stop.
button.
Stop.